following on from that, I'm going to quiz Jacqueline now. You said, I think, that you could maybe take 90% of the cost out of procurement, and goodness knows how much we do spend on procurement. But do you have any idea of how much money you think PolyUnity has saved, really, the Canadian taxpayer so far? Because I think you've got an inventory of 500 parts over a couple of years, but where are you now, and where do you think you might go to if we can build this national network in terms of, how big could this be in terms of the value proposition?
Yeah, what we sell is access and the platform. So we don't sell widgets exactly. We sell access. So I think we're going to continue to do all kinds of things that we specialize in, but we're going to go out and find those emerging technologies and those solutions that hospitals need and give it to them in a direct access way through our platform, so they don't have to individually procure solutions one by one. I think we've saved our hospitals that we're contracted with millions of dollars. We engaged a healthcare economist when we did our project in the Children's Hospital of Eastern Ontario. And through his 8-month analysis, he determined that we had a 28-1 ROI on average of the products that we did develop with them. And that's incredible. 28-1 is massive. And he looked at all kinds of things like cost efficiencies, workflow improvements, safety improvements, and environmental impacts. I think you can read any strategic plan from a hospital and you'll find innovation as a leading thing, and value-based healthcare. They all want to procure through value-based mechanisms, but not have a great idea of how to do it. So the more health economics we can use with our solution, with healthcare innovations, I think we'll be better off.
Just on the environmental side of things, if healthcare was a country, it would be the 5th largest contributor of CO2 in the world, a little over 2 gigatons per year. 70%, so 70% of that footprint is all supply chain logistics. It's actually the movement of goods around the world. So when you're sending things, again, you're sending ones and zeros between places. Yes, you have to get the raw materials there, but you can do that in bulk and pretty efficiently. Then you can kind of make the things that you need. And understanding what we're talking about here is not a panacea for all things, but there is certainly a fairly significant amount of product that healthcare, and this applies to probably all industries, that can be developed, manufactured, delivered in a more efficient way through this type of a network.